Hey everyone, it's Sam here, and today I'm going to show you how I've made this very sweet little, well, it's actually a card alternative. So this is 8x8. You could just pop this onto an 8x8 card blank and you've got a shadow box card. But as I was making this during a Facebook Live, I thought it would look nice to have as a hanging piece, so you could hang it on the door of your children's bedroom or grandchildren, whatever. You could turn it into a shaker, you could put a little gift in it. It's entirely true. Have it as a piece of home decor for Halloween. So I thought I'd just show you how to make this. If you want to add it to a card, you can. You don't need any dies to make this one. The frame, I show you how to make. It's all deconstructed. And then the decoration, you don't even have to have it for Halloween. It could be a nice Christmas theme, seasonal, or birthday, anything you want. So very easy to make, so let's get started. So this is the new Peanuts Halloween. I'm not using everything. I've used these two sets, which I'll show you when I get to them, the ephemera, and that's it, I think. Yeah, because I didn't use the papers in the end, but you've got a wonderful paper pad, which has got all of these pieces that you can pop out. They're already cut for you. You've got the lovely stamp and die set, which I used on a kinetic card, which is over on Craft Stash YouTube channel, and you've got some postcards there as well. But I'll talk through and show those bits in a bit more detail later. So first of all, to make the frame, so we're going to make the four sides. So you want to cut yourself 4 pieces of 3.5 by 8. Because it's going to be an 8x8 frame. If you want to have yours as a smaller frame, just reduce the height. So you bring it down to 7, 6, 5, whatever you want. All the other score lines would be pretty much the same. There's 2 others that would vary, but I'll talk you through that in a minute. So on every piece along the 3.5 side, you're going to score at 1, 1.5, 2.5, and 3. And then on 2 of those pieces, you want the 2 half-inch score lines at the top, and you're going to score at 1 inch down to the second score line, and then at 7 inches down to the second score line. Now, if you've reduced your width, you just want to make sure you've scored at 1 inch in. So 1 inch that side and 1 inch. So if you've made it 6 inches, then you'd score at 5 down to the second score line. You want to make sure there's a 1 inch section at both sides. Do that on 2 pieces along that top section. That's all the scoring. You want to fold and burnish now, all of the score lines. Okay, so I've already prepared 2 pieces here. So on the 2 where you've scored down to the second score line, you want to cut down, you want to remove the score line. So, and then you're going to cut down and across that 1 inch section right to the edge, like so. So you created like a little rooftop. And then again, cut down, removing that score line. I'm going to come up from the corner here, it's a bit easier, like so. Okay, do that on 2 pieces, and then on the plain ones, you just keep them as they are. And then you want to stick them all down. It's the same way for all of them. I'm going to use the construction glue. You're going to add your glue on the outer half-inch section. So you've got half inch, 1 inch, just that half-inch section. So whether it's on the pieces that you've cut into or not, it's all the same. All your glue, like so, and then fold it over so those 2 half-inch ones are facing up, and then fold over the 1 inch. If you do it that way, then you know you're going to have a perfect rectangle tube. Okay, so I've got those 2, and then these are just the plain ones. Again, fold over those 2, and then fold over that one. Now we can start sticking it together. So you want to take one of these, one at the top, one at the bottom, or you might want to have them on the side. Doesn't really matter. You're going to add your glue all over that 1 inch square, and then just like a little bit on the top there, just to kind of tack that in place. I like to make sure that the joins are at the bottom, and then you're just going to pop this one in. If you use a liquid glue, then you can move it around a little bit, because you want to make sure you get a nice right angle, but that'll be easier to do once you've stuck in all the other sides. So again, I've got this one here. You could add your glue to the back there and then just across the little corner that way, if that's easier. So there's a few ways to do this. Just slide that in, like so. And then with this one here, you want to add the glue to both ends at the same time. And then just slide in those corners like so. And now you've got your frame. So you may not want to back this. You might just now decorate it. You could have something hanging. You could put acetate behind it and have a flower stuck on there. So many ways to do these. I've got lots and lots of different size deconstructed frame tutorials. I've done easel cards, all sorts, and I will share that playlist here. If not, it'll be at the end as well. I've then cut this piece of 8x8 card, and then I've cut another piece that I inked and done this background. I've used black soot, villainous potion, wilted violet, twisted citron, lucky clover, pine needles, and the black soot again. That's the distressed oxides. I then spritzed it with water, and then I also added the distressed spritzes in the wilted violet and the twisted citron, which has given me this lovely pearlized shiny finish. And now I'm going to stick that right over the top, and that will help as well, just kind of, you know, keep it in shape. So I'm going to run my glue all along the four sides. Okay, so I'm pleased with that. So now I'm going to give that some time to dry, and I can start planning out all my decoration. So in each of these sets, which are just all your dies, this one here I've die cut the Trick or Treat sentiment. I've popped it on some foam with the black card there. I'll pop that out and stick it on in a minute. You can see how dimensional it is, and then that white foam, it looks quite good. It just helps the sentiment just pop out a bit more. I've also cut the bats and the stars. I've cut in holographic card, so you can see those all there. And then from this set, so these are all dies, but I've just cut 2 of the spider's webs, and I'm going to have them in each corner. I think I'll do the opposite this time, so I'll have one in that corner and one in that corner. I'll just trim off the excess. And then these are the ephemera, but also, like I said, the paper pad has loads of images as well to use, so I may well pop some of those out and use those, but I want to create a pretty similar layout to this one. So I'm going to get all of that stuck down, and then I'll show you how to add your ribbon at the end, because again, that is optional. Like I said, you might just want to stick this directly onto your card blank. Okay, so I've got everything stuck down. I was just making my bow. If I just hold that up there, that's lovely. So I've used now all of the characters from the ephemera across this project and some of the other projects that I've shared. So I've got a lot just out of the ephemera. There's still all of this left, which is mainly sentiments now. For the ribbon, it's up to you. If you're going to obviously have this part, I want to do a similar kind of, I need to do it that way, I think. I'm going to have the bow, so you can see they're opposite. So I've got the spider's webs in the top right and bottom left, and then here I've got it top left, bottom right. So I'm going to have, and the moon's obviously a different side, so I'm going to have the bow on this side, and then my ribbon. So I'm just going to pop that about the same position. I can always add a bit more hot glue once it's stuck down. I just find it easier doing it this way, so I think about there looks good to me. It'll probably stick to my desk, but that's okay. And then a little glue. This is actually a very dark navy, but I think I can get away with it. Okay, so there is the finished project. Like I say, it can be many things. Card, little gift box. You could put it on the front of a gift bag, put it on the top of a bigger gift box. There's a nice topper. I think these look really, really cute, and I can't wait to see the 2 little boys' faces that I'm going to be giving these to. So as always, thank you for watching. All the products are linked in the description box below, and I will have I don't know if I can do the 2 playlists, but it'll be the Halloween or the shadow box one. They'll both be shared at some point through this video, so you'll be able to click on those if you want some more inspiration. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.